What's good, Facebook, Tumblr, Twitter, and YouTube? This is P for PBKM, and I'm also known as IBO 4919392. What's good? Doing movie reviews. This time around, the movie is just dope. Okay, this basically came out this year. I could have been done this review. Basically, it's about some young kids from modern day who basically are just '90s geeks who basically are growing up in the ghetto, literally, and trying to basically make it out because they're like in high school. One is a girl and whatnot that you really can't tell, so she's a lesbian. And the other two are just guys. Aesop Rocky is in this. He plays Dom, who's the drug dealer, and basically what happens is Dom is working for a very interesting fella who's a Harvard man who also spends most of his makes most of his money cheating people for a living. Let's be honest. With a check casting firm, and also too, basically what happens is um, Dom invites this kid over to a party because he's trying to talk to this girl, and he sent the kid to go talk to the girl for him, and so he could get to come to the party. So he gets to the party. The party gets raided. So he hides his stash in the kid's book bag, hands it off to the kid, sends the kid out. Next day, the kid goes in school, finds out what's going on, and that there's somebody looking to actually possibly kill him for the package. Lo and behold, Dom calls him and lets him know that that message he got from that guy is bogus. He needs to avoid that cat at all costs, and he needs to go talk to his connect on the outside to let him know what happened and to deliver the product. Long story short, much hilarity and strangeness ensues. Starting off, that first of all, the package is not cocaine; it's Molly. Second of all, the guy who's supposed to do his interview to get into Harvard happens to be the guy he was supposed to talk to and drop this product off for, who makes him a proposition to basically go ahead and move this product to get it sold so that he basically doesn't lose his money there ASAP. Which basically, long story short, means that they convert and sell it on the deep web through a Tor network and basically make their sales and such through a virtual store, and all they have to do is just package it up and ship it out. And they basically do this all from the chemistry lab of their high school because let's face it, these three kids are geeks. But in this too, the kids that usually beat them up end up being held at gunpoint by them because they realize exactly what these kids were carrying. So that was about to be a very interesting moment and such. But lo and behold, he also figures out a way to be able to hold this situation and use it to his advantage, as well as get laid in the process. And basically what he does this by is he basically blackmails and extorts the man who was trying to blackmail and extort him to be sure that he actually does get a shot to get in Harvard. And in addition to that, he also completes an essay that he was supposed to complete to explain exactly who he was, which he was able to more or less explain. So within about, I think they want to say a week, he made like more than $100,000 on an online business. He's a straight A student. And when I basically this kid should make it into Harvard. It doesn't necessarily say what he'll make it into after he graduates, but basically it's kind of a nice way of saying what happens. There are always like choices and whatnot, and you really can choose. And the reason why they're choices isn't because they're actual choices. It's because you actually chose to create an additional option because you had enough brain power to actually outthink the system. So, before anyone hops on that high horse, because I hear it so much to the point it makes me sort of want to point guns at people's heads, that, oh, just because you're low income doesn't mean that you have. Look, It's situational, Holmes. If it was that simple, we wouldn't have low end hoods. There would be no such thing as the ghetto because the world would be greatly more balanced. And the more you know, the more you grow. So, if I can stop being super serious for a while, the movie's actually pretty funny and it's actually quite a great watch. You should totally watch it. And also, too, watch the credits because the kid can dance and he is just straight killing everything from the late 80s to the 2000s. And it is hilarious, especially when he does the typewriter. The Running Man wasn't so bad, but the typewriter is freaking hilarious. Um, and I'm going to go ahead and call it at that, but you know how I got to end this. I'm IBO 4919392. You can go check my site out at www.amway.com/PBKM store. Buy something, homie. And then in addition to that, you can like, click, subscribe, and even share it and tell other people about this. Because I'm totally cool with that. And in addition to that too, Holmes, that gives me motivation to actually do more of these videos and reviews. And hopefully I got some capture for you, because I don't know. Because I'm not necessarily releasing these in sequence. That's my bad. I should really do better about that. And also too, I haven't been saying much about the forum, but you know, check out the Mid 13 forum. It's an open forum. Anyone can join. Yeah, I pretty much got to wave you in, but anybody pretty much join. And you can pretty much just about post anything. If I don't like what you post, I'll delete it. You know, so that's cool. Basically, I'm just trying to get a whole community thing going. But at any rate, though, that's basically a good movie that's in the can that I think I'm probably going to revisit eventually. So later, folks.